Your Malice standee finally shipped. Awesome! Yay! The first Saga shipments are out? Does that mean the debut merch is shipping? Yay! So how long is that? It's like 6 months? Okay. It's like shipping before our 6-month anniversary. Just before. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's less than a year. So that's good. Yeah, yours is coming Thursday. Awesome! Yeah, debut was about 6 months ago, so that means merch takes less than a year to come. Which is ahead of schedule, yay! Yours won't ship until the birthday merch does? Oh, because did you buy them together? Is that why? The Passion Food, thank you so much for 5 months of membership. Arigatou gozaimasu. Good ever morning, thanks for giving us a nice early weekend stream. Glad you can watch at least every once in a while. Thank you. That's right, this is like a Sunday morning stream, I think, for the other side of the world. It's a Sunday night stream for me, so the weekend is over, so I'm very sad, actually. One Tegatus, thank you so much for 5 months membership. Good ever morning, Lady Malice. Hope you've prepped the finest rage bait for these tier lists. I was just picking out tier lists earlier. I think I found a couple that I would be knowledgeable to talk about. Fairfax, thank you so much for 5 months membership. Debut 6 months ago, member for 5 months. Too many more to come. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yay. 4th anniversary merch is close to 1 year. I think it depends on what's in the merch sometimes, but things like standees probably don't have much like hold up in terms of like the production, so probably it could ship very fast. But also I think if your cart contains something else that would take longer to produce, then it might take longer to come. So depending on how urgent you are in receiving the merch, it might be better to buy things individually so that you don't get held up by other items. But yeah, DJ Platinum, thank you so much for 5 months membership. Non-Vod Gang this time. Glad to give your Sunday's best energy for you today, Malice. Thank you. Yay! Sunday energy is excellent, pure, beautiful energy, so thank you. Yakumo Yomi, thank you so much for 5 months membership. Thank you. You made the mistake with coffee when you got your first set? What do you mean? Like the coffee usually comes quicker or slower? Dochi? Hopefully Saga coffee soon. I'd like to get my own too. Isho. Oh. Coffee comes quicker. Oh. But you ordered it with the holiday merch, so it took way longer. Because coffee is already in stock, right? Surely. I see. That makes sense. Yeah. Last night, I was like trying to sleep so that I could wake up this morning for the like bi-weekly Saga meeting, and then somehow I like couldn't sleep, so I was still awake at like 5 a.m. and the sun was rising. The sun rises really early in Japan, at like 4:30 to 5 a.m. So the sun was rising, and then I finally fell asleep at like 5:30, but not before messaging on the Saga chat being like, hey, I don't think I can make the meeting. I'm still awake, so yeah, but it's okay. I managed to sleep until like 1 p.m. and then went to my nail appointment, so it was all good. Yeah. So it was like I just like left the house at like 2 p.m. and then I brought my base bread with me in my bag, and then I was eating it as I was walking, and I drank vending machine coffee. I drank vending machine coffee, and I had like a dilemma today where there were like 2 vending machines on the platform of the station, and the only vending machine that had like cold coffee, and I wanted cold coffee because it was faster to drink, because the hot coffee is usually in a can is really hot. So I wanted the cold coffee, but then the machine that had the cold coffee, all the coffee and everything was sold out. They just didn't restock that machine. So I had to look at the other machine and they only had hot drinks for some reason. So I ended up getting hot coffee. Yeah. Yeah, I actually think I got the Boss black coffee. Yeah. I've been trying to drink the non-sweet stuff. Because I think it's probably healthier. Honestly, the canned coffees, the sweetened ones are too sweet for me, so... Yeah. It's always a... I like my coffee a little bit sweetened, just a little bit, but the sweet ones are always just a tad too sweet for me, so... Yeah. I just drank quickly the black coffee one, and then I had a bread. And that was all I had until my nail appointment, so afterwards I just went to eat. And then now I'm here! Yeah! So... Was it too much groom super? No! Okay, actually, I couldn't sleep. And I kept wondering about, like, just like a rabbit hole that I was going down, last night. Where I started looking at like historic hotels in Japan, right? And then I got curious because one of the owners of this one old hotel that I looked at, the last name was Okura. And you know, in Tokyo there's a 5-star hotel, luxury hotel called something Okura Hotel. So I was like, oh, well, those things are related. So I looked up the Okura Hotel and I looked up the person who founded that hotel. And then I saw that they were from like a zaibatsu family, which is like it's like those, it's similar to those Korean chaeboru, which is like a family-owned like massive business that has like a sway on the economy of a country. But anyway, so I started looking up zaibatsu businesses and see which ones are still around and which ones aren't around anymore, what happened to them, and I started looking up everything. So then, yeah, the big 3 in Japan is like Mitsui to... ちょっと待って、住友ではなくて... Oh my gosh, I already forgot! I just looked this up because this is the exact conversation I just had with my nailist. I was just regurgitating what I was researching the night before. I just looked it up at my nail appointment too, so I could talk about this. Let's see. The thing is, Yasuda's no more, so Yasuda doesn't count. I was wondering if it was Sumitomo, but then I was like, do I think it's Sumitomo just because of Mitsui Sumitomo, or is Sumitomo also one of the families? Okay, alright, it is... Wait, hold on, there's a big 3 now. Not just big 4. Big 4 is like of the past. Now it's actually big 3 because Yasuda kind of... It's not what they were before. Apparently. Hold on, how come this Wikipedia page is different from the one that Okay, it's Mitsubishi, Mitsui, and Sumitomo. So all of these own like a bunch of businesses across real estate, banks, just like insurance, literally everything, textiles, manufacturing, everything. Yeah. Yeah. A name that is familiar. Yeah, they own banks and they also own like, you know, everything. Every business, banks, manufacturers, suppliers, distributors, everything. Yeah. Yeah, so I was looking that up, and then I was looking up like who made what hotel and all that stuff, and then all of that rabbit holing made me realize, made me like look up the different families. I looked up Yasuda, which they say is big 3, not big 4 anymore. And then when I looked up the Yasuda family, I found that Yoko Ono, John Lennon's wife, is the granddaughter of the founder of the Yasuda family or something. So she's really rich. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, these people don't just come from nowhere. She's really rich. Yeah, people don't just pop up from nowhere and have a whirlwind romance. Like, these people are just, they're already, yeah, she's really rich. She's not like a random Japanese woman. She's like, yeah. Yeah, so I was like, whoa. Yeah. The passion food, thank you so much for the super. Back in your day, the big three meant One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto. This is true. I mean, yeah, so I was talking about this with my nailist, and she was just like, yeah, I mean, a regular Japanese person wouldn't be able to speak English in that time anyway, so if you were able to speak English, you probably were, like, somebody important, and then, to be at a place where you could meet somebody like John Lennon would mean that you're probably not just a random Japanese person. Yeah. Anyway, soon be soon, thank you so much for 5 months membership. Here's to bringing back your kingdom. You'll open up the Soon Hotel, Soon chain, and become one of the big three of the kingdom. Let's go! We're going to have, like, a tier list of Malistocracies in Verilus. No, but even on the Zaibatsu Wikipedia page, there were, like, the big four, and then everybody else who's rich but not as good as these other families. It was like, okay, these guys are also kind of rich, but they're not as good as these top guys. So there was a difference even on the Wikipedia page. Yeah. Let's see, I think the list was like, I mean, Toyota is kind of one. I think this one you guys would know. Kawasaki, Nissan, these like car companies are considered second tier zaibatsu. And then, yeah, so Okura, the one that I was talking about with the hotel and stuff that I was like, that started the whole rabbit hole, was the one that I was looking at. Yeah. Bankrupt zaibatsu Suzuki Shoten is merged with Nisho. Doikoto? Anyway, yeah, I guess some of these are no longer. Yeah, they're bankrupt. Yeah. What about Mishima? It's not in the list, so I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I love reading into this because I enjoy the Korean manhwas that have this kind of story as well. And I was reading about this part about how I couldn't refine the story because I was telling my nailist this, and she was like, "Really?" Because I couldn't explain the adoption system properly in Japanese. But it's like how rich families. I know this from reading aristocratic manhwa, but it's like rich families with like, if they have no children, so nobody to like take over the business and the family business, would like adopt a child from another family that's also really rich. It's like, oh, I have an extra child. Like this family just has an extra child who's not in line to get anything, so they like kind of sell the child to a different family, and it's like an adoption, and then that child becomes a part of a different cat family. So then technically the business is still being passed through the family, but then the kid actually has a bloodline from a different family. Like, yeah, so this happens in like aristocracies. Donut Boy, thank you so much for 5 months membership. Extra child, oh cool inheritance. Oh my gosh, it's like a marriage alliance. Yeah, very similar. Exactly. So I was reading about this because it was like this one hotel had like didn't have an heir, so they adopted a child from another zaibatsu family, and then that child became the owner, and then they expanded the business like really, really big. Like they were really good at business or something. But it was really interesting. Yeah. It's not Crusader Kings. True. Yeah, let me see. I couldn't find where I read the story. I was definitely on Wikipedia when I read this, but then I couldn't find which page I read the history anymore. when I was clicking around these pages. Yeah, but anyway, I was reading that. I was like, oh, it happens even among the aristocratic families, not just the royal family. Because I know the royal families do this. Right, like they would like adopt a child and then later they just become a part of that family. So then it's like technically it's within the family, but then the family is like not related. Yeah. But they do it for like passing on their stuff within the family, quote unquote. Yeah. Anyway, so this was my rabbit hole last night and I couldn't sleep. Yeah, and then I couldn't sleep, so I was like looking at like old history of like old buildings. History of like old buildings in Japan. Did you know that the oldest resort in Japan is Fujiya Hotel? Well, at least they claim the oldest luxury resort hotel. Not like an onsen ryokan, because technically not luxury. Technically not luxury all the way. Those are just bathhouse hotels. But the first luxury hotel is Fujiya Hotel in Hakone, which they claim to be the oldest. It's really beautiful, by the way. It was built at a time where Japan was like westernizing. So they have this architecture that's like what they like to call Taisho Roman in Japanese, which is like when the style is like a mix between Western influences and traditional Japanese style of architecture. Yeah, and it's really pretty. Yeah. It's really, really pretty. Yeah. Isn't it an onsen from 500 AD? Yeah, but it's not a resort hotel. Slightly different. Yeah, any pictures of it? Okay, let me find a picture. This is like the main building. I wonder if there's like a full scale picture of the whole place. Let me just Google it regular. Fujiya Hotel. So let's see. They have like a bunch of different buildings that have different styles built in different periods, I believe. So they do have like a taller building inside as well, and trying to look for like different pictures to show the scale, because it's honestly a very large hotel. Let's see. Oh, there should have been like an aerial picture. Oh, here's like an older picture of the 1920s picture as well. Let me see if I can show all of them. Okay, here. So the picture that they use as like their title picture usually is this one. So it has a very traditional Japanese look, but also some Western influences. And then this is the same hotel from the front, but this is like one of their buildings. They have like other buildings too, and they have a building like this as well. And they also have a normal, kind of more like modern looking building that's a bit boring to show, so I'm not showing it, but... But I was like, oh, this looks so cool, let me look at the history. And then I went down the rabbit hole! All the way into aristocratic families in the 1800s. I really like it. Let's see, they have this like, they have these like really old photos from there as well. It's really cool. Oh, there we go. Here's a picture that shows all the different buildings that are part of it. I was just looking at other really old hotels as well. I think this one's the most impressive. But there's a bunch of like old, like luxury hotels. Yeah. Look, they have like different styles of buildings across different times, I think. Which is really cool. It's like a time machine. Yeah. Yeah, and I like older buildings that look like they kept it kind of nice on the inside, so yeah. Where is this? This is in Hakone, which is like one of the older like resort places in Japan, I think. Yeah. Old houses have a, yeah, there's like a style to it, exactly. Yeah, let me look up this other one. Okay, there were a couple of like historic hotels in other places too. Oh, I think the Nagoya hotel is no more, but it was really... Oh wait, there was like a Nara hotel that was really nice. Nara Hotel, founded in 1909. There we go. Another really beautiful hotel. I really love the old style. I think Nara Hotel is the other one I thought was really pretty. Yeah, so it has like an old style, like konna kanji. It's really pretty. Yeah, Nara is the one with the deers. So, nano. It's really pretty. This is another historic luxury hotel. Yeah, it looks cool, right? I really like the ones that are like they're meant to be built to be really bougie. And they always have like a really crazy historic guest list of just like the who's who of history. Everybody who went to Japan in the last like 100 years who was a somebody was like has stayed at the hotel. They would have like pictures and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah. A building tier list. Oh, if I could find one that has like good like pictures, that would be nice. Honestly, I was going through the tier list site and kind of hard to find like really good ones that have good options. Yeah, let me see. Buildings. Oh my gosh. The ones that people have created on the tier list maker are US Math Department buildings tier list. No way. Minecraft buildings tier list. Richmond downtown building. Where? It's all these like random universities and their buildings. Okay, iconic London buildings. They're usually very geographic. Or there's like a random theme, and it's like, wow, I would not know how to rank these. Okay. Let's see. There's any interesting ones? Top 15 tallest buildings. London buildings. Oh my gosh. Shojo manga tier list. Oh my gosh. Let me see how many I know. Wait. I'm gonna search this because I know it will exist. I'm gonna see what people actually put. Shoujo manga oldies. Okay, I don't know too many oldies actually. Shoujo manga female characters. Shoujo manga tier list. Okay. Some of these look like I might know them. Let's see. Oh gosh, the list is long. Maybe if I do this, it would just have to be like the ones that I have read. Oh my gosh, this is a really long list. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna go on and on though. Okay, this is a much shorter list. This is a way shorter list. I mean, maybe I could do the long list and just do the ones that I know. That could be a cool way to go about it. Hold on. Let me see if it has the ones I like, though. Let me just... There's no point if it doesn't have the ones I like. Okay, let me just go up and skim real fast. Oh, I'm gonna be looking forever because the pictures are so small in these. I wonder... Okay, can I, like, right-click an open picture to get a bigger picture, do you think? In the tier list site. Let's see. Because sometimes the pictures are so small, I'm like, I don't know. Which one is this? No, I can't. I can't right click and open. Okay. Never mind then, we just have to live with these tiny pictures. Wow, I think they literally don't have one of my favorite manga of all time unless I missed it. Unless I missed it. I think they don't have it. Like this super long list doesn't have one of my favorite shoujo manga of all time. But they have all these other random ones. There's no way. Okay, I'm still looking. Maybe they have it. Maybe I just missed it. Oh, I'm looking row by row. I don't know. There's so many rows of manga. No way. Alright, let me show you, chat. Cause the short list has it, but then I don't know so many of these. Or at least the pictures aren't good quality, so I want to use the good quality one. Let me make myself smaller on the side. So I can kind of sit in the corner over here with you. Okay, like this. Alright, this is where we'll judge stuff. Alright, and then here's all the pictures I'm looking at right now. Wait, there. So like, I'm looking for the one that I know. Wait. Hold on, this is a really long list. Okay, this is all the shoujo manga that I can rank. Hold on. I'm looking for a specific one. I'm looking for Lovely Complex. If anybody sees it, let me know. Maybe I just missed it. Okay, there's just so many titles. Okay, it's definitely on the other one that I saw. So, oh my gosh, this is the one I read recently. This is the one with the handsome girl. It's really good. I would rank this an S tier. Next, Fushigi Yugi. Gakuen Alice kana. This is, oh my gosh. Natsukashi, but I don't remember what happens in Gakuen Alice. Hatsuharu, I remember reading, but I didn't finish it. I probably did also read a bit of this, but this is probably a type where the main character is really annoying. A lot of these I've read like a couple chapters and stopped because I was too annoyed. Oh, this one. Wait, no, this is the one with the handsome girl. Then how come this is different? Oh no, this is the one about the older lady and the younger guy. Okay, I've also read this. This was really good. This is Nantoka Cinderella. Something Cinderella. It's really good, but I can't tell you the name, chat. I was reading it in Japanese, don't remember. Ao Harurai is one of my favorites. I can't see the name because it's too small, so I can't see. Dengeki Daisy is bad. Dropped it. Let's see. The passion fruit, thank you so much for the super. Remember not to sort my little monster at the very top for sinking the availability. Okay, I would still put it near the top because it was interesting enough for me to like finish. And I rarely. Oh no, here it is! Yeah! Lovely Complex! It's so good. It's about a very short guy and a very tall girl, and it's really cute, okay? And it's funny, and they speak in Kansai Ben, and it's really cute. Everybody should read or watch this. It has an anime. It's really cute. Yeah. 100% recommend. I recommend so much. How did I do it? Honestly, I've read and also reread Ao Haruraido, like specific chapters, because it's so beautiful that the art. This artist is like, the way she draws is so beautiful. I've reread it just to like look at the drawings. It's so pretty. So it's really good. Alright, I'm only ranking the ones I actually have feelings about. I think this one is something Cinderella. It's just that with this small picture, I can't tell you for sure. Oh my gosh. Does anybody know? Hold on. Something Cinderella! Ah! Cinderella! Shojo manga. Okay. Maybe it'll come up. Cinderella. Nope, there's a lot of Cinderellas, but not the one I'm looking for. Promise Cinderella! Okay. Promise Cinderella. I think there's a drama made of it. The author is quite popular. I think she wrote other things. Hold on, let me just check it's her, because I need to check the art. Wait, it looks a bit different. Wait, it might not be. It looks a little bit different. Nope. Okay, the art doesn't look like that. Wait. Huh? Wait, kinda? Promise Cinderella? Or not? I don't know. Maybe not? Okay, I don't know. What is it about? Let's see. It's about, it's actually, there's a lot about onsen ryokan management in this one, because the woman is just super poor and in debt and whatever, and then she one day starts working for a onsen ryokan, where she is like, becomes a staff member there, and, I think the onsen ryokan has the oldest son, who is like her age, and actually it turns out he's like her like childhood friend or something, but then they lost contact over the years, and she didn't realize it was him. And then there was also that childhood friend who's like her age, she's like 25, and then there's like that guy's younger brother who's like 17, who like is like a brat at the beginning, but then he like develops like a crush on her, and it's like, anyway, it's super crazy and it's really cute, so I deeply recommend it. This is definitely there's a lot of drama, because there's a lot of like crazy villains who just do crazy things. I think there's this, so the wakadanna, who's like the guy who the childhood friend who took over the ryokan, is really popular. So then there was this one woman who I think he was nice to once when he was younger, and then she kind of became like obsessed with him, but she was like not good looking, right? And she was like bullied and stuff, so she had really low like self-esteem, and then she just did all this stuff to like get his attention. Like she did plastic surgery, and also it's really dark, and then she like did all sorts of stuff to like get enough money to get like plastic surgery, and her story is so sad, and then just to get his attention, in the end like he feels super guilty. But I think they don't get together because it's way too toxic. Like she was basically trying to blackmail him into being with her, because it was like, you know, I did all this plastic surgery and like, you know, suffered so much just so that I could be with you type story. And then yeah, I think in the end, like, she redeems herself somehow after attempting to kill the MC a couple of times, like just a few attempted murders, right? But then she was forgiven. Like the MC forgives her. Anyway, she just tried to kill her a couple of times by pushing her off a cliff. Just, you know, casual things, you know, because she was really jealous and stuff. Yeah, just a few attempted murders. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so the story's crazy. Yeah, understandable. As you do, yup. Yeah. As long as it's single-digit attempts. Anyway, that's Promise Cinderella. And I think the one that I was looking at is not that, because the girl's hairstyle is different. Her hairstyle's not right. It's not the same. So I don't think that one's that. Anyway, I went down this tangent just to say that. I don't think this is Promise Cinderella. It just reminded me of it. Yeah, initially I thought based on the art that, okay, I know this one. I'm gonna rank it in a sec, but I thought it was, the other one. Ah, shoot, did I lose it? Ah, this one. This one I read recently. I love it. I still have the tab open in my phone because I'm waiting for an update. I'm waiting for an update. This one, I'm so happy. I don't know, okay. S tier, I feel like, is for manga that I also have like a... It's like great and also sentimental, so I kind of want to... It's so good, but I'm like, oh, I can't go up there unless I also have a attachment to it, you know? That's why I'm reserving S tier for. It's the manga that I will always glaze no matter what. Maybe I have to put it down a little bit because I'm like, oh, it feels wrong to be the same. Is it the same level as the amount that I love Lovely Complex? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Hold on, we might not ever get to our chair tier list. At this rate, you guys, we not ever get to ranking chairs. Yeah, S is like for my heart. S is not just for purely judging the quality. Yeah, S is also how much I like this manga. Oh my gosh, it's Tokyo Mew Mew. Let's see. Where was Kimi Todoke? I lost it after I... Maybe oh yeah, it moved to this side. Honestly, I like Kimi Todoke because I like Kaze Kaya as a character. He's kind of rare personality type for Shojo. Like, he's like really chill and not like cool and mean to the protagonist. I think there are a lot of shoujo manga because I think a lot of shoujo manga readers like the cool, untouchable guy who for some reason falls in love with the plain normal protagonist, right? So they have a lot of those like very dark, quiet types, yeah, who are honestly kind of mean to the main character. Wait, is this Hirunaka no Ryusei? Or I'm trying like, hold on, I need to get really close to see what this title says. I can't read it. I can't read it. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Can I make it? I lost it. Wait, where did it go? I made it bigger. Oh, tail is still same size. Okay, I can make it bigger. Okay. Wait, did the settings let me make it bigger? No. No, never mind. I just have to make it bigger. Okay, I just make it bigger inside the browser. Now, hold on. Enhance. Now I can see. Okay. Now I can actually read the titles. I'm like, what is this? Squinting, trying to recognize the people. A lot of them look similar now. Oh my gosh! Guys, this is peak! Last game! Okay, last game, guys. This is peak, rivalry? Like love rivalry? Oh my gosh, I love this so much, I want to reread it. Last game? Wait, I'm so excited to tell you about last game. It's amazing. Please. So they are like school academic rivals and like, you know, but it's like a one-sided rivalry because the guy hates the girl because she always beats him in all the like exam rankings and stuff, right? So he like one-sidedly declared like a rivalry, and then at some point he like gets a crush on her instead, and then it's like super cute. Yeah. Anyways, it's great. It's a great trope. It's awesomely done in this story. I recommend it so much. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about it makes me happy. Yeah, it's enemies to lovers, rivals is so good. Oh, last game! Wow, I love looking at titles because it makes me remember. What is this primitive boyfriend? It looks insane, but I've never seen it. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I've seen these other ones. I've actually not seen Vampire Knight. This one is an oldie. So I can't rank it. Let's see, Card Captor Sakura, I guess. I guess. Man, I love Card Captor, but as a shoujo, it's not up there for me, because for me, it's more of a child's cartoon almost. I don't know. I feel like if you evaluate the work on its own, it's definitely an S tier. But then as a shoujo story, I don't know. You think it's F? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't think it can be evaluated on the same lines as these other ones because it's a bit different. It's like putting Digimon into here or something. I just can't. Man, it needs its own category. Okay, I'm just not going to rank it, you guys, because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right ranking it here because it's not. Exactly. I've never thought about it as shoujo. It has like, okay, it has some romance, but then it's not like the other shoujo. It's not the same. It's like if I rank, it's like how I also don't want to rank Tokyo Mew Mew in here because it's magical girl. It's magical girl, which also has romance, but it's not shoujo. Is shoujo like pure romance? Not necessarily. But I think when I think of a shoujo manga, it's a otome romance story usually. And I think magical girl to me, it's its own category, kind of. Although yes, you would rank it in shoujo because it's aimed at shoujo. It's aimed at young girls. But I just don't feel like it's the same category. Like magical girl is its own thing. And both Card Captor and Tokyo Mew Mew go into magical girl, and there's like battling as well. Okay, I'm only ranking shoujo's romance slice of life today. I think. The fantasy stuff is like somewhere else. Even Fushigi Yugi, I feel, is like not quite. I guess Inuyasha. It's too action to be the same category. Inuyasha is also not the same. Yeah. If it has too much fighting, to me, it's like not really the same category. Like, how could you rank that and like Hanakimi in the same category? Inuyasha just shouldn't be ranked, yeah. Even Gakuen Alice, I think, is too action. There's romance, but I feel like there's a lot going on in Gakuen Alice, which I honestly don't remember anything of, but it was kind of... I mean, these are like middle schoolers and they're kind of angsty, is what I remember. Man, okay, I feel like I've read this, but I didn't finish it. I think I read like 6 chapters of this. Hatsuharu. Nice art, but quite normal. Didn't really finish it. Let's see. These like older, like early 2000s or like 90s mangas are very hit or miss because the tropes are very tropey. The tropes are troping in 90s manga. Like it's the Hanakimi style of, oh my gosh, the male lead is sleeping under the tree. Let me sit next to him. And then stare at his face for no reason type tropes are troping. Like, why are we... Oh, wait. Except Karekano. Karekano is based, guys. Please. Karekano is an A tier. Maybe my thing is, like, I'm only ranking the things I like because I dropped everything I don't like. So I'll only have S and A tiers here because I'm, like, basically not recommending anything that I think is bad. Karekano is amazing. Karekano is another kind of high school rivalry. Two of the smartest people in the same year who are like competing against each other in like academics. And then they get together, but they also are really competitive with each other. So it's a bit Last Game. I think Last Game is cuter. Karekano has that 90s angst. That if you like angst, I like angst, but I think I prefer cuter stories. So Karekano has a bit of an angsty 90s style to it that feels like it could be 5 centimeters per second. Like, I don't know, it has a angsty mood. Yeah, this is the way that the tone and the narrations happen. Yeah. Yeah. I should just do a drop tier. Drop tier. Okay, some of the ones that I dropped, I didn't hate. It was just like not good enough for me to keep buying. Because, okay, some of these I only... There's no like there's no free way to read it. I had to buy it and I had to spend a lot of money. And for me, it was like, do I spend another 1,000 yen to buy another, like, volume or no? So I had to, like, make the decision of if I was purchasing this or not. So some of these were just not good enough for me to keep reading. So I read quite a bit of Honey Lemon Soda, actually. And I know they made an anime of this. I didn't finish it because I got bored. I didn't want to buy it anymore. Oh, there's a haven't read or plan to read here. So this is a B. Honey Lemon Soda is worth reading. But I wouldn't drop 5,000 yen on it. So I stopped reading it because I didn't want to buy it anymore. Yeah. It is good. The art is beautiful. Honey Lemon Soda. Oh my gosh, I don't want to rank Fruits Basket. I think I would be too shockingly hateful of Fruits Basket. Okay, fine. Maybe. Is this too much? Am I gonna get cancelled if I rank Fruits Basket low? I don't like it though. Because I'm a Yuki supporter. I'm Team Yuki, and I can't stand Kyo. And also, I hate that the authors, the artist's art changed a lot towards the end of the manga. If you compare beginning to end, and the characters just look so much better at the beginning, and I just got annoyed and bitter how bad everybody looks at the end. So as I was reading it, I was like, I can't believe how these characters look now. But also, I was Team Yuki, so I was just annoyed that she got together. She got together with a cat boy at the end. So, yeah. Maybe this is spoilers, but the manga's super old, so you had like the last 20 years to read it. Anyways, it's like saying you spoiled Endgame. Okay. So you can't talk about the Thanos snap. I can't believe you spoiled Endgame. Okay, let's see. My ship didn't sail. Oh wait, this is Uruwashi no... Wait, this is the same manga! This is the same thing! It is the same thing, it's just the English cover and the Japanese cover. I'm not tripping. Okay, I wasn't tripping. I was like, no, I read this recently. It looks so similar. They just have the same thing twice. Okay, I thought I was like going crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is Hirunaka no Ryusei. I knew it. Okay. Oh gosh, I didn't recognize the English title. Hirunaka no Ryusei A tier. Yeah. The pairing that I wanted got together, so it's A tier. This is the one I talked about where initially, she liked her teacher, and then it was like all weird, and then later she actually got together with somebody in her own school year. This is like a 16-year-old who liked her adult teacher. Yep. Anyway, and then the teacher was like, you are 16 years old. So then that stopped. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, ship sail, put it at the top. Let's see. I wonder if they will have some older ones that I really like. Super Gals. Really like that one. Maybe. I barely remember Kodocha. I remember it's pretty devastating and kind of traumatic. I don't remember. And they're like 10 years old, like the whole time. Like they're like 9. They're in elementary school the whole time. Why are they together? Very strange stuff. Yeah. You remember Supergirls? Wow. I love that series. It's so cute. I used to be so obsessed with the Supergirls, like, fashion. That, like, because the author would write, like, little fashion tidbits, like, at the beginning of chapters to talk about what the characters are wearing. And I used to, like, treat that as my fashion Bible. Like, I was So I would like remember every detail and like try to shop based on it. So it was a lot of fun. Okay. Say I Love You is bad. I'm gonna rank it low. Okay, this one is kind of F to me. I don't like it. Bad tropes, bad pacing. Don't like it. But it was kind of popular, but I don't like it. Let's see. Yeah, it's like finally what I can confidently say I feel is, and I actually remember it, I feel it's an F. I don't like it. Is this Oran? Oran High School Host Club. Okay, I actually did read the rest of the manga for Oran. It's pretty good. It's A. Yeah. The anime doesn't go very far, but the manga actually goes a lot further, and then it gets pretty cute towards the end. So I recommend it. Yeah. Hiroi Shikaku, I've only seen the Hiroi Shikaku. I've only seen the movie, so, and Orenji as well. I've only seen the movie, the live action movie. So I don't know if I can rank it. Wow, Kamikaze Phantom. Kamikaze. Whoa. Except I haven't read this, so I don't know. Look at these 2000s eyes. Oh my gosh. Who does Haruhi end up with? Do you know? Do you not know? I mean, it's pretty obvious, I think. Take a guess. What do you think? Oh, Strobe Edge? Okay, I remember Strobe Edge was good. I just don't remember what happens in it. Does that count? Tamaki probably, yeah. Strobe Edge is by the same artist as Blue Spring Ride, Ao Haru Raido. So, Strobe Edge also has beautiful art. This artist just has amazing like anatomy. Like the way she draws like the faces is really good. She can draw faces from any angle. It's crazy. Ah, Tamon-kun. I actually haven't read this, but the anime is good. I'm gonna rank it pretty high. I like it. I enjoy it. Man, but it's not up... Okay, I think if I recommend it, I'll put it in A. I think I like Tamon-kun. Alright. I have to like think about if I would equate it with the other ones. I also vaguely remember reading a couple of chapters of this, but I dropped it, so I'm probably just not going to rank it. Hibi Chocho, this one. I haven't read a lot of these. I haven't read this. Some of these, I swear, maybe I read it, but I don't remember. Yeah, I've read a couple of chapters of a lot of these. But... oh, this one looks like it'd be cute. Oh, I love the Office ones. Very cute. Except I can't read the title. I don't know what this is called. I don't know this, though. Alright, Yamato Nadeshiko. I don't think so. I don't think so, no. Alright, none of these are coming to me. どうかな? Let's see, I don't recognize the art for some of these. No, I don't know it. Don't know it. It looks familiar, but I'm not sure. Nope, I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know any of these. Whoa. わかんないね. Yeah. Let's see. わかんない. Oh my gosh, Drowning Love. Wait. 溺れるナイフ. 溺れるナイフ is a classic 2000s Shojo. Okay, this one's really sad. If you don't want to be sad, you shouldn't read this. This one is like, oh, angsty. I bought all the chapters of this, I think. I actually paid everything to read the entire 12 volumes, because it's not translated fully. But, this one's really sad. It's like, basically this girl who's really pretty, but she's a child model. And then in elementary school, she moved from Tokyo to the countryside. And there, like, you know, she met this boy, obviously. This country boy whose family owns, like, a shrine. And then his family is, like, really toxic. But, I think at some point, like, because she was, like, a famous kind of child model, I think at a certain point, there was a really traumatic event that happened to her. Like, she was basically assaulted, right? And then she basically became a different person. Like, she was never the same again. It was like a random person. And she was never the same again. And then she, like, kind of left. And it, I guess broke, like, everything. It's kind of tragic, yes. It's tragic, but it has a good ending. It has a, like, as good as an ending of two extremely traumatized people who get together can be. Like, these are two really traumatized children, and the story actually really realistically talks about how they deal with the trauma. Like, because the boy is also growing up in a really toxic family that has, like, physical abuse and, like, all sorts of stuff going on, right? Yeah, so anyway. They do, it does sort of end on a good ending, but it's like a vague good ending. Yeah. Limu 2015, thank you so much for 5 months membership. You're crying in the club just hearing about it. Yeah, but yeah, this one's very sad. If you like angsty stories, oh my gosh, it's like the queen of angst is like that manga. Holy crap, yeah. Misery loves company. Yeah. Alright, let me just scroll until the next one. Skip beat is kind of bad. Okay. Skip beat is... I think the problem with skip beat is it's just old, so... Old manga sometimes just have a very tropey, so it's not good. I couldn't handle it. I think it was too old that I couldn't handle it. And if I see... LDK somewhere here, I'm gonna put that in F tier. I swear they make so many remakes and live actions of LDK. Every couple of years they cast the newest idol boy and girl into another remake of the LDK story, and it's bad every single time. I hate this story. LDK is a story of a girl and a boy who, like, live next to each other somehow. They're like high school kids. They live next to each other somehow. But then one day, I think one of their apartments flood. So then the boy or the girl moves into the other person's apartment. Oh, the boy moves into the girl's apartment temporarily because his apartment flooded. And it's like just a stupid premise that would never happen. And then all these awkward things happen, right? So it's just bad every single time. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so that's... Oh, Dreaming Sun is kind of good. This one is I don't remember what happens well, but I remember enjoying it, so... Oh my gosh, I scroll so far. This one is like a C, I guess. It's like kind of good. It's okay. I just don't remember that much from it. Yeah. But it's better than the bad ones. You've seen LDK. They remake the live action for it every few years. So, there we go. Straight to the bottom. Okay, this one is like classic, mean male lead who, like, has no redeeming qualities, never treats the girl nice ever, but somehow she likes him. It just makes... This is also... Okay, you know what? This is what these two have in common. It's like the male lead is actually really mean to her, and she's doing everything for him. Like, she really likes him and tries to do everything for him. He's so mean, and, like, there's no redeeming qualities about him, and somehow... and then suddenly she, like, gives up on the relationship, and then he realizes that she was really important or something. It's like that kind of thing. Oh no, come back. Yeah. Yep. I think it's because a lot of people like this trope. So so a lot of these stories happen. I don't know a lot of these. I scrolled really far down. Did somebody say they saw My Little Monster? Oh my gosh, Hanakimi. I think Hanakimi's problem is it's too old. It's like too classic and too tropey. So I think it's just up there with the other really tropey ones that are kind of bad. But I'm not going to discount. I'm not putting an F because I think in the 90s you just don't have these the tropes they weren't explored properly before that time, so people enjoyed it. So that's why it's like popular at the time. And maybe at the time it was like also almost the first time it's been done. So I give it a bit benefit of doubt and put it in D instead of E. Yeah. You liked it in the live action? I think it's fun in the live action, but if you watch the anime, which recently came out, or you read the manga, it's quite... like, the way the two characters get together is too forced. Like, it feels weird. Yeah, but I guess the premise is that she was already obsessed with him, then that's why she, like, literally went to this school. But the whole premise was already very strange, so... Yeah. Like, she saw him on TV once and fell in love, so she moved an entire country just so that she could be in the same school as him, and even cross-dressed into a boys' school so that she could be in the same school as him. Like, okay. Did you see Horimiya? I don't see Horimiya. I would rank it, but I think Horimiya is actually not shoujo. Horimiya is actually shonen, which is surprising. Yeah. So if it's here, I think it's actually in the wrong category. Yeah, Horimiya is not shoujo. Even though it feels like... it could feel like one. Yeah, it has the appeal of one, but it actually isn't. It was, I think, serialized in a shonen manga magazine, I think. Oh, I read a little bit of Matsunaga-san, but I dropped it. Hyokoi as well. I read a bit of Hyokoi and I dropped it. I think some of these are just too... They're a bit boring. Yeah. Hyokoi is cute, but just too typical. And you just know all the typical shoujo things are going to happen. Yeah. Oh, this one's kind of cute. But I didn't finish it. Oh, wait! Oh, Reberu cute. I love this one. This is about a guy who's like a super gamer. He's like a pro gamer. And then she gets with this girl who like is a casual player of the same game. And then they like sometimes play together and it's really cute. Anyway, it's very good. Level 999, Yamada-kun. Super cute. But also Yamada-kun manga has been on hiatus since like last summer or even earlier. It's been on hiatus since the anime was out. They haven't updated a new chapter in forever. Yeah. I finally caught up to it and it was so good and I was so upset. They still haven't updated, I think. Yeah. What the? This one's called Mixed Vegetables. What a strange name for a manga. Okay. Yeah. It's been a year. It's been on hiatus. So sad. But there's an anime. The manga is way more beautiful though. Like the art is so good and the manga art at the beginning was really simple and then the author gets better and better at drawing. And then like towards the more recent art, like she's just drawing artwork like on each panel. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Hi. Let's see. I think that's all. That I can immediately recognize anyways. Let's see. まだなんかあるのかな? Yeah. Fruits basket? True, why is Fruits basket called Fruits basket? Yeah, we are doing tier lists today. I'm just... Oh! Wait! My favorite! Promise Cinderella is so cool. It's so many people in kimono because they work at a ryokan. I love it. Okay, you know, I'm... I'm not... Thing is, I'm not caught up on Promise Cinderella because I don't want to buy the chapters. I'm being too cheap. But I do love this story. Okay. Maybe A. I'm just trying to decide where to put it. Yeah, okay, maybe A かな A かな僕らがいた Oh, do you like 僕らがいた The silence speaks so much. Do you like it? If I see it, let me tell you what I think about it. You like it? Oh. It's too angsty for me. I'm sorry. It's like angsty and in a way that I don't appreciate because I'm like, why are you guys sad? It's a why are you sad? Your lives are fine. Like this is not like Oboreru Naifu, the other one where it's like their lives are actually traumatic. Like I don't know. I feel like Bokura ga Ita has the why are you guys so sad? Oh, another one that's missing from here is that I was thinking about the other day. Maybe I just missed it. But there's a 2000s shoujo manga about haircutting. Do you guys know? I forgot the name. But I'm pretty sure if I search up haircutting shoujo manga, it's going to come up. Because there's only one. There's only one and it's really good. It's really good. Okay. So if you like rivalry mangas, this is not like academic rivalry, but it's like two people in the same neighborhood who are both geniuses at haircutting. And there's a whole like ikemen group at the school who are just really, really good at cutting hair. They're all amazing biyoshi, like beauticians basically. And then, so they think they're like basically so cool, right? And then turns out there's this girl who works at this neighborhood barber shop who is an even better haircutter. Like, just like even better at cutting hair. And she beats them every time at every competition. Hold on. Hair cutting! Shoujo manga. Anyway, it's really cute. Oh my gosh. It sounds so crazy to beauty pop! Yeah! It sounds so crazy to explain it to you. Beauty pop. I sound so crazy explaining it to you, but beauty pop is amazing. Yeah. Let me get a good like art for it. Beauty pop manga. Beauty pop is great. It's very classic though. Kore. Yeah, so this girl is like amazing at cutting hair. And this guy is supposed to be like super popular, super good looking and amazing at cutting hair. And he thinks he's the best, but then turns out he's not. So he's really upset and he challenges her and whatever. So it's kind of like a rivalry to romance type story. Yeah. Sheena, thank you so much for 1 month membership. You read Beauty Pop back in the day when your sister bought it. You never expected that you would like it very much. It's good, isn't it? It's a really good story. It's really good, okay? Believe me. This one's great. Yeah. I was just hoping to be able to see it, like, here. But this list seems to have a lot of random, manga that I've never seen. Yeah. So ne. Yeah, so oh my gosh, this is like a cat man. Interesting. Oh my gosh, this art is crazy. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna assume they don't have beauty pop. Because a lot of these are so recent looking. They're not even popular too. なんか知らないのが多い。Yeah, I don't think I see it. Oh my gosh, hot gimmick. Another old one that's also not very good. They have Gallism, but not super gals. There's no super gals. Wow. Oh, I don't like... Oh, real girl? I was gonna say I don't like peach girl either. Some of these older ones I don't like. I don't know. I think if you read it from a current kind of angle, having read other better stories, some of the older ones are just not very good. Like the pacing is not good. A lot of the details are not good. I don't know. Oh, My Little Monster! There we go. Oh my gosh, I scroll through so much. どうかな? Is My Little Monster an A? I guess I did finish it, so it's an A. I finished My Little Monster, the whole manga. I read it till the end so that I could see the extra story of the side pairing. Yeah, there's so many. The scroll is so long. Yeah, I'm just gonna say probably can't rank a lot of these because I don't remember what happens. I read like a couple chapters and I dropped it, so yeah. そうね。以外。以上かな? Yeah, the 2000s manga art is really pretty. I like it too. Yeah. Alright. I guess that's it. Oh, there's this Wolf Girl Black Prince one too. I don't think it's very good though. I dropped it pretty quick. I didn't really like it. Peach Girl. Yeah, this one's a classic, but yeah, you can't read it from a modern angle. It becomes not enjoyable since after you've read a lot of better stuff. Alright, so that's the what I can remember ranking. Everything else will go in haven't read or I don't remember it. Yeah. Oh, Skip and Loafer is one of my favorites too. Oh, you're right. I would rank Skip and Loafer A as well. I also love that one. That one's also, I read the manga to pretty much the newest chapter. And then I haven't been catching up. Because it's just hard to have all the tabs open. And everything's on different websites. So I haven't been catching up to that one. But I didn't see it. Maybe I just missed it. But I would rank it in A. Yeah. Would I post it on Twitter? Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, now let's do a different list. Let's see. I'm gonna do... Alright, this is the one I also wanted to do. For you guys who are interested in maybe Japan travel, this one is like the where you could go in Japan tier list. It just has pictures of all these locations. Like places outside of Tokyo. As well. Not keen, no. Jeju Island nandeanen. What does this mean? I don't know what is these. Can I like change the names? Oh, I can. I'm just gonna remove this. What the heck? I don't know what this is, huh? Must go, want to go. Alright, let me change the names. Must go. Nice to go. Only if you have time. Maybe this is like second time in Japan and you've already gone to all the nice places. If you're bored. And then this is like a na tier. And then I just have an empty tier. I don't know tier. Alright, there we go. I've renamed it. So this is more for like, okay, if it's your first time in Japan. First time in Japan. where would you go, ne? And personally, I do think for people's first time in Japan, you should hit up the biggest cities to see a lot of the the places that everybody makes it feel like you've been to Japan. So I do actually think first time in Japan trip. Okay, I do have a second time in Japan one. So this one is for you've already been to the main places, so now you can explore the other stuff, you know? So I'm gonna separate how I sort these. Why? Why? Okay, anyway. I don't understand the meme. Maybe somebody made a meme. But Jeju Island. Jeju Island is in Korea, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Okay. I think you should see Mount Fuji, but okay, wait. Mount Fuji is nice to go because it depends on the weather, because there are a lot of times of the year where you can't see it, or Mount Fuji doesn't have the ice at the tip where the photo isn't as nice, so you should only go if it's like winter or winter months. Yeah. Nara, Kyoto, あと大阪かな? 大阪. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I think that tourists enjoy Osaka. Personally, I think it's more of a... You would stay in Osaka if you're trying to go to Kyoto and Nara, because it's kind of a midpoint. So, Osaka to me is more of a... This is where your hotel is. And maybe you go to the Universal Studios, Japan. But to me, this is like a midpoint. And I think foreigners like Osaka. But... because they enjoy like the food, like the street like vendors and stuff, but it's not really a but to me, people are there because they want to go to Kyoto and they want to go to Nara. Yeah, it's a good place for street food, but then you're gonna be able to eat street food there anyways if you're staying there and you're traveling to Kyoto and Nara, and then you come back and then you have dinner, right? So that's why to me it's not the destination. Yeah, it's a base area, exactly, and then you can also go to Kobe, which Kobe is actually only if you have time. Kobe is really nice, but I feel like... it's not the photo perfect Japan. Kobe has the beef, but then so do other places. There are lots of places with good beef. There's Matsuzaka beef, which you can also eat. If you go to a ryokan, you can eat it, so... there's a lot of different wagyus from different places, not just Kobe, so yeah. They have a nice Chinatown, that's true, but then so does Yokohama. Oh, Yokohama's here. Yokohama also has a nice Chinatown. Yeah, this one is nice to go as well, but maybe this is only if you have time, actually. Yokohama is a very big city and they have a nice Chinatown, but I don't think people specifically go to Yokohama unless you want to go to the ramen museum. I guess. Okay. Why is Akiba its own thing? Akiba is in Tokyo. They're together. That's weird. They didn't put all the... No, they didn't. Okay, they put Akiba as Shinjuku and Shibuya. Huh? Oh, they actually did put the... Huh? They're all the same. They're all Tokyo. Tokyo includes all these things. That's why Tokyo's at the top. Okay. Shinjuku is nice to go because Shinjuku is a travel hub. Shinjuku is the place that you would start from if you want to travel to Hakone, which is the nearby Kanto region hot spring place. So Shinjuku would be where you could ride a train that would go straight to those areas, or if you're traveling to Yamaguchiko, which is Lake Kawaguchiko, which if you're traveling to Lake Kawaguchi, where they have the nice view of Mount Fuji in front of the lake, the train to there is also conveniently available to be boarded in Shinjuku, so it's kind of like a hub travel terminal station. Yeah. Welcome to Evermore Japan Travel Agency, indeed. Yep. Akiba's for experienced travelers, you think so? True. Maybe if you don't know your way around, you wouldn't go there. Okay, Shibuya is for first time, for sure, I think. Okay, these are nice to go, but only if you like specific hobbies. Fair, fair. Okay, I can put them a little lower in that case. どうかなとは。Saitama is... nah. ごめん、Saitama. What does Saitama have? I don't know. Saitama is a nah for me. I can't think of any... Chichibu, maybe. But even Japanese people are like, oh, you want to go to Saitama? Insane Linguist, thank you so much for the super. When is the best time to go to Japan? You've been told to avoid going summer, especially August because of the heat. And during Golden Week, unless you love huge crowds and absurdly long lines. That's really good advice. Avoid August. Avoid early May. And... I guess? Actually, November is a really good time for Japan. Late March, early April. Good for, cherry blossoms and also mild weather. It's not too hot. To be honest, it's sometimes still hot in October. So November, December, early December is good. Yeah. Avoid June because of the rain, yeah. But if you want to see the hydrangea flowers, you have to come in June, so yeah. Certain things can only be seen in certain seasons, so it depends on what you like. Yeah, Saitama is One Punch Man. But Saitama One Punch Man lives in like a post-apocalyptic Saitama. And Saitama was destroyed, and they also never bothered to like fix it. Because there's nothing there, right? So it's where all the monster activity is. It's literally the entire Saitama joke. Yeah. Like they never fixed it. Like there's a whole movie about how there's nothing in Saitama. Like Saitama ni tondeke or something. Like Japan made a whole movie where they personified all the different prefectures. And even there, Saitama is like fighting for its life. And then there was a whole joke in the movie where the Saitama people like are trying to like dig a hole underground so that they would have access to the sea through Chiba. And then Chiba is like, well, we don't have much too, but at least we have a coastline. Yeah, so they're like fighting each other, you know? Yeah. For real? Yes, for real. It's an interesting movie. Yeah. Is it Tonde Saitama? Tonde something Saitama? Yeah. Anyway, it's very good. Man, a lot of these I'd say are like second time places now. Alright, let me see if there's anything else that's like nice to go or... This is, okay, the first three are like first trip. Man, okay, I don't know. How do I... Okay, I'm gonna redo this. Travel hub. Only if you have time. Second trip. Okay, these places are good, but maybe not for the first time. And then also, this would be, if you have that hobby. So that means Akiba goes here. So it's not for everyone. And then... let's see. Only if you have time. Travel hub. So this would be second trip for me. どうかな? Yeah, maybe nature. If you like nature, yeah. If you like nature? Nah. Okay. If you have that hobby... No, that I mean that as in like in general. But okay, I guess we're only referring to like maybe figurine collecting or like anime. Because nature could be a hobby as well, huh? Oh wait, no. Okay. Dang it. Sapporo, second trip. Oh, I need to sneeze. Whew. Okay, I just had a couple sneezes. Sapporo would be second trip, but it's good because Hokkaido has lots of wonderful, really good food. Is Asahikawa the one in Sapporo, the one in Hokkaido? I would say Hakodate second trip, also worth going. The Akita, Aomori ones are going to Saga. If you like nature, hot springs, countryside, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. There we go. Here's a different. These are like very nice places if you like nanka really country, pretty places that are like slow life kind of. Yeah. Chiba. Chiba is too varied depending on where in Chiba. If you go really south in Chiba, they actually have really nandaro, like abandoned town style places that are kind of spooky. Like southern Chiba has like old resort towns that are really abandoned, where you can see like maybe in the 80s when Japan was booming, this place used to have tourists, and then there's just a lot of like rotting buildings and old tourist locations that are no longer in business that you'll be able to see in some of these like southern Chiba places. Yeah. You like that? Yeah, if the city is kind of washed, yeah. But then if you go to northern Chiba that's nearer to Tokyo, it's very Tokai. So it's very just like residential. People live here. So maybe it's like a, I don't know, it's like only if you have time, you're curious about the other places around the Kanto region. Yeah, it's interesting. I think there's lots of like surfing in Chiba as well. And there are some really pretty hotels and ryokans that have, especially on the western coast, that have a beautiful sunset. And it's also cheap for kind of distance from Tokyo, because people just don't really like to go to Chiba, I think. I think Japanese people just also don't super love going there as a resort thing, so it's not that popular. And yeah, and Chiba has Disneyland, yes. Yep. Chiba is one of the places where people go to sleep, yeah. So is Saitama and Kanagawa. Yeah, which do they have Kanagawa? They do not! They just have Yokohama. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay. Hakone wa? There's no Hakone! What's the point of this list? Just delete the whole list. What about Karuizawa? Nope. It's in Nagano, I guess. Okay, Naha. This is Okinawa. Okinawa is worthwhile if you like ocean. I put it down here because I think it's a very like the Hawaii destination of Japan. So, people who want to come for the culture and the food, would probably want to go to Sapporo, Hokkaido areas, or like Osaka type areas. Okinawa not really known for food, but if you like ocean, if you like hot springs, if you like beaches, then this is like the style. This is like resort, yeah. Yeah. Also lots of American stuff. Yeah. There's lots of like American chains as well that are only in Okinawa, that aren't in anywhere else. I think some Japanese people think A&W is a Okinawan thing. Like A&W burger, because it's in Okinawa but not in the rest of Japan, yeah. Yamagata I think is quite pretty, but it's kind of countryside if you like nature type place. I think a lot of these places are. Fukuoka is going to be a second trip place for me. I think it's quite nice. I don't even know where Iwaki is. What do you do in Iwaki? Apparently this. I don't know. I don't know what people do there. Hamamatsu also, I don't know if I recommend or don't recommend it. I don't know what people do there. Yeah. I think Hiroshima is going to be, if you have time, second trip. It's quite pretty, but I think it's very varied what you can do there. Maybe not first trip, because it's a bit far. The thing with Fukushima is that it actually, in the more inland areas, it actually has really beautiful onsens, but now it's just known for... It's just kind of known for, you know, what happened 15 years ago, so yeah. Let's see. Nagoya is a flyover. It's like a flyover state. It has like a Lego theme park, I guess. If you have that hobby. Nagoya has like good unagi bowls, I think. Nagoya is a travel hub for if you want to go to the nearby skiing resorts in Gifu or the onsen resort in shoot, I forgot the name. Gero Onsen. There's an onsen resort that you would travel from Nagoya by train called Gero Onsen. That's like an old hot spring town. So yeah, Hitsumabushi. So Nagoya is good for that. So I would say it's a travel hub for everything that's in Chubu, middle area. And also, yes, Toyota City is near Nagoya. But I don't think there's anything to see there. Only factories. I don't think it's not a place where you like go to see. Kanazawa is a second trip level, but it's pretty. A nice place. I don't know what people do in Kochi. Kumamoto has a volcano. So I think if you like countryside volcanoes, maybe? I don't know what people do in Koriyama. Or Matsue. Asahikawa must be the Hokkaido place. Is this the onsen place? Hold on. Asahikawa, is it? Shoot. Sounds familiar to me, but I'm not sure. Asahikawa there. It's the Hokkaido onsen area. I think. Awesome things to do in Asahikawa. Where is it? Let me look at maps. If I look at maps, I'll know. Oh, it's like so north. What the? Asahikawa is like super north in Hokkaido, so it's cold. Okay, it's cold. Okay, I don't know why you go there over Sapporo and Otaru and Hakodate. So I don't know. I put it in I don't know tier. I don't know what. Yeah, I mean you could eat nice Hokkaido food in the other Hokkaido places too. So I wouldn't even rank it above the others. Yeah, Sapporo I've already ranked in second trip. I think it is nice. You could also go to the Sapporo beer factory area where you can like, yeah, you can drink a lot of Sapporo beer. It's quite nice. I've been with my sister. It was that one trip where we went to like Furano area from Sapporo. We were almost late for our tour because we booked the Furano tour where you can see the lavender fields. And then we also went to the Sapporo factory. Yeah. What is my favorite drink? My favorite drink is probably red wine. I don't know what people do in Hachinoe. Kagoshima. Actually, personally, I've never been. But I think Kagoshima is probably very, very good if you like Nation Hot Springs because they have a Sakurajima. They have a volcano, and you can live in a hotel that stays right at the volcano. And this volcano is actually very active, so it's actually kind of dangerous. And sometimes smoke comes out at the top. But also because they're so near like the volcano stuff, there's like black ash there, and you can do like beach sauna on the beach where they like put you like inside the sand, inside the black sand, and it's like warm. It's like a sauna experience outside by the ocean, kind of. I think you could do that in Kagoshima. And also, I mean, maybe people don't know this, but some of the islands south of Kagoshima. So Kagoshima is the southern tip of the Japan, just above Okinawa, right? Because Okinawa is the island, and then there are a couple more islands that are above Okinawa Prefecture that are technically a part of Kagoshima that are like Amami-Oshima, and there's some of the islands underneath that. And there's a place that's technically in Kagoshima that is just right above Okinawa. That's really beautiful. It's called Yoron Island. And Yoron Island is like a really small island that has a really long section of sand around it that has like places like these where there's like shallow water and like white sand. It's so pretty. Okay, I've never been, but I always rave about the pictures of this place. It's so pretty. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, because it's like this. So there's like a really long area of just like sand that's like really shallow, and you have these little white sand islands. So this is in Kagoshima actually. So it's super awesome. And I've never been, but I'm raving about it. I've seen a lot of short videos about this. Anyway, so I would put it as if you like nature. Looks like a ribeye steak, it does. I think Miyazaki is also a place that has a lot of like nature, but I don't know if it's a place you would visit over all the other places. Maybe I put it here, but I don't know if it's a place you would visit over Kagoshima actually. So I kind of want to put it in I don't know. Like, I don't know why you would pick this over the other places if you had to choose, you know, if you had limited time. Morioka too. I think if you go to northern Japan, I feel like Aomori and Akita is better. Personally. It's just my opinion. Nagasaki actually has a nice coastline. I would say this is like second trip level, maybe. Okay, Oita has Beppu Onsen. So this is also... If you like hot springs, I think Oita is very worthy. But since they only have Oita here and they don't have Hakone, I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it second trip because I think if you like onsen, the other one that has kind of this kind of level of like sulfur smelling place is shoot, the place in Gunma. Forgot the name. Nandakke. The place in Gunma that also has it. Yeah. Anyway, I don't remember. Kusatsu Onsen, yes. Kusatsu Onsen is the other place that has like the, what is it? The 7 levels of hell or something, where they have like these springs, natural springs that are like just gushing fresh spring water. It smells like rotten eggs. Yeah. Oh, Wakanai is the northern tip of Japan. So this is like, it's very cold. So I would say if you like remote places and you just want to go because it's the northern tip of Japan, I would say you can go, but there's not that much going on there. Yeah. How many people went to... Okay, honestly, Saitama is not bad. Saitama has nice places. It's just also not particularly good. Like, okay, just that, you know, for the places that Saitama has that are nice, other places have the same thing, but like probably better. That's why it's like, oh, I wouldn't recommend Saitama. Cause like, okay. Like Saitama has Kawagoe, I guess, which is like an old style kind of city. So it has all of these things. Omiya, it has like random, like all kinds of stuff, to be honest. Oh, this place in Saitama is actually kind of nice. Wait, I know what this is. This is the place where you can ride the boat. Oh, I can tell you where it is on the map. I can't remember the name of the place. Nagatoro? Saitama. Is it actually called that? Yes, Nagatoro River. Nagatoro River. This is where you can board this like boat and just like so I guess that they do have nice river thing that you could do in Saitama. Okay, this is actually kind of nice. Okay, in the fall it actually looks kind of nice. Maybe it is worth going. You know what? Maybe it is worth going. Okay, the problem with this is that I just feel like Okutama is better. This is Okutama. This is actually in far countryside Tokyo. And Okutama is just better than that, right? Yeah, no, if you look at the photos, it looks okay, but I think Okutama is better for the same feel, if you want this feel. And then if you want Koyo, like, if you want, like, autumn leaves, Nikko is better. This is the place I showed you with the winding road the other day. Nikko is way more popular for autumn leaves. Like, and it has Toshogu, which is a famous shrine. No, it's not a shrine. It's like it's actually like the, what is it? Like a ceremonial, grave for Ieyasu. One of the people in Japan's history. Yeah, I think when they were like fighting each other, and he was one of the guys who's in the history. Yeah, Tokugawa Ieyasu. Yeah. I think this Toshogu is related to him. Like, I think. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Am I wrong? I think it's Ieyasu. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Tokugawa. Oh, is that the name? Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you know why I say Ieyasu? It's because I once played this mobile otome game where all the guys are supposed to be like ikemen caricatures of like historic Japanese famous historic people. So my favorite character in the game was the Ieyasu character. That's why I remember only his first name. And I also don't know the history. I remember him from the otome game. Anyway, yeah. You know Ieyasu from Total War, exactly. Hey, that's just exact same way we know. From a game, yes. Same thing. Same difference. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I feel like I can't rank everything here. Alright. Shizuoka is nice. I think Shizuoka is nice if you live in Japan. Because it's a non-crowded, non-popular with tourists kind of seaside area that can also have a Mount Fuji view at some places. That has like beautiful seaside like resorts. So if you're a local and you want to see, you want to go to like a seaside nature getaway, Shizuoka is very nice. I would say Tottori is actually second trip level because of the sand dunes. Very unique, very interesting. You can go sledding there as well. I don't know how to rank the rest of these. A lot of these are, I don't know actually. Matsuyama has I guess it has like a castle, I guess. So maybe it's worth going. But I don't know. It's like only if you like, I think I need an extra section that's like if you like castles. Kita-kyushu wa ikanakute mo ii kana. I think Kita-kyushu, you can skip it. Just go to Hakata. Hakata, which is actually not Kita-kyushu. Go to Hakata instead, which is not here. But Hakata is kind of worth it. Takamatsu, I feel like, is really nice, but only if you're going to... Takamatsu itself is not that interesting, but only if you're going to Naoshima, which is like the art island. I would say it's a travel hub. Takamatsu is also a seaside Setouchi Ocean city. And there are a bunch of islands here that are really nice. They also have an art festival. But I would say it's a bit of a travel hub in between. It's nice though, but it's just not the best at what it offers, I think. I don't know much about these ones, so I can't rank them. Wakayama too. I think Wakayama actually has lots of beaches, but I don't know how to rank it because I've never been and I haven't researched it too much. But they have a nice long coastline as well. I think Wakayama also has lots of beach. Nagano, if you like snowboarding or nature or snow monkeys or anything, that's in Nagano. That's quite nice. Niigata too also has lots of good snow-related stuff in the winter. Okayama, actually, I wouldn't rank it. Okayama has that weird theme park with the cycling that I showed you guys before. The cycling into the ocean kind of theme park ride. And Okayama also has the jeans place. The place that makes traditional denim dye. And then you can buy traditional denim that is dyed the traditional way. If you like jeans a lot, and you like the traditional denim blue, Okayama area has a city that still makes it the traditional way. Kurashiki kana? It's called Kurashiki, I think. They make traditional jeans. So I guess if you like that kind of culture, if you have that hobby, then you could go there. It's that kind of thing, I say. Yeah. Kurashiki is expensive? Really? Interesting. I don't know what's good in Sendai, actually. No, Utsunomiya is for gyoza. This is Saitama, though. Utsunomiya. Jeju Island is not in Japan, so I'm not going to add it. Anyway, yeah, so this is my list for that. Yes. Alright. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I spent 2 hours on this. I didn't even get to the fruits. Or the vegetables. Or the chairs. The chairs, chat. I didn't even get to my title ones. What's there to do in Shikoku? Shikoku wa ne. Okay, hold on. Shikoku wa. Okay, so I would say that there are some really quaint, like traditional Japanese kind of places in Shikoku. But the most famous, at least the reason why people go there, is that I think a lot of the, I think the Princess Mononoke forest is there. And I think the Art Island, if you remember this pumpkin that got washed away in the sea during a typhoon. There's a really funny video of that. There's an art island that has a bunch of art museums. If you like art, I think this is kind of worth it. This is Naoshima, which you can ride a ferry from Takamatsu to there. Yeah, so this is pretty cool if you like this sort of thing. Like just art sculptures that are just like there. That one and on, thank you so much for the 2 months membership. You haven't got to the chest yet? Yeah, I have not. What is this? Oh, this is crazy. Whoa. I actually did not see this sculpture. I've been to Naoshima once. I've not seen that one. Yeah, there's Art Island. Let me see. Princess Mononoke Forest, I believe, is also in this area. Also, I think there's a Cat Island. Varka Skellish, thank you so much for 100 bits. The chair tier list will need one extra tier list called the what? The fruit vegetable one will be amusing to see how much picky eater I am. I'm actually not very picky, I would say. Oh, Yakushima. Okay, wait. I was trying to find the name of the island that is like the Mononoke Forest. But Yakushima is... Yakushima Island is in... Oh, it's actually... No, it's actually Kagoshima. Okay, Yakushima is in Kagoshima. Yeah, never mind. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, but that's supposed to be the island that is like... the forest in Mononoke is based off of. Silva, thank you so much for the tip. Part 2 for the other tier list, including the ultimate Malice tier list. Oh my gosh. But in Shikoku, right? Okay, let me just go to maps in general so that I could just... Shikoku maps. Let me just show Shikoku. Maps. Nope, it tried to show something else entirely. Oh, Matsuyama is in Shikoku. They have a nice castle. Let me open up maps. Shikoku, right? Oh, this is all in Japanese. Oops. I'm in Japanese maps right now, but this is Shikoku, okay? Just read 5 head. This is Takamatsu. So I think Matsuyama is here, and I think there's like a castle here that's kind of nice. I don't know what goes on here, actually. Oh, I've done Furusato Noze for... Oh, this is where this town is. I've done Furusato Noze for Shimanto-shi before. Ooh, okay, I don't know what's there. But I've bought a Furusato Noze from there before. There's a lot of coastline. I think, this area has something... Tokushima has some stuff, but honestly, I'm not sure. Honestly, Wakayama area, this coastline has a bunch of nice, resorts, probably. Awajishima, linking between Akashi here to this is Naruto-shi, by the way, Naruto City. And the reason why it's called that is because this bridge right here has, whirlpools. Let me see if there's be a picture. Oh yeah, so underneath this bridge has naturally occurring whirlpools. That's like really cool here. So that's really unique for this area. So I think this is kind of worth going, in my opinion. Yeah, so this bridge, you can like kind of go here and just watch the whirlpools. It's kind of cool. Yeah, lots of spirals. Yup. So I think this area is kind of cool. Yeah. So Tokushima has the Ozuka Bijutsukan. Okay, like an art museum. Yeah, and I think the Setouchikai area, which is above Takamatsu, has a lot of islands there that you can like visit that have a lot of nature. So it's kind of worth, I guess. Yeah. Like right here in these islands. So this is Takamatsu, right here in these islands. This is Naoshima with the art stuff. And then, there's a bunch of islands. You can go to all of these islands, actually. Yeah. So if you like island hopping, you could do that here, actually. And also, the good thing about this sea is that it's a really calm sea. Instead of the regular sea, which has a lot of waves, because it's like a between two, like, masses of land kind of sea. It's really calm. So it's, like, really pretty for like looking at. Yeah. Am I secretly a tour guide? I don't know. I just like looking at maps and I've just click on stuff to like learn about it. So yeah, that's why I know a lot. Alright. Do you guys want to see fruits, vegetables, or chairs? We'll do the one more. What would you like to know? Fruits, chairs, fruits, chairs, fruits. Alright, let's do fruits. I think this is like my title kind of a thing that I said I was going to do. Let's do it. I'm going to rank by how tasty I think this fruit is, okay? It's not by health. It's not by anything else except for how tasty I think it is. So first let me get the I've never had this out of the way. I've never had a custard apple. I've never had durian. I'm not sure I've ever eaten passion fruit on its own. I've had passion fruit flavored things, but not passion fruit on its own, so I don't know what it tastes like. No, this is not an F. It's a I've never had this. I've never had jackfruit. I only know jackfruit is that one fruit when like people go to like Southeast Asia and then there was this couple that thought they could just survive on fruit. Like they did this crazy thing where they don't eat anything except fruit because they think superfruits can keep them healthy, and they became super unhealthy. I don't know, but then one of the fruits that they ate was jackfruit. Yeah, you know about that? Yeah, the only time I've seen a picture of jackfruit was when I watched the video about this couple who ate nothing but fruits and believed that their superior, healthy diet is going to make them superhuman. What is mangosteen? I've never had this. Wow. Yeah, they became super skinny. They wanted to live like the cavemen. A white currant? What the heck? I didn't know this existed. What? Jackfruit is very tasty. Nice. Alright, let's see. So. I really like these cherries. Wait, do they have regular cherry? Where do they have the regular cherry? Oh wait, is this the red cherry? What's the sour cherry then? This is like a reddish cherry? I like the black cherries. Is this the black cherry? Black cherry is one of my favorite fruits to eat. I really like it. Varga Skellish, thank you so much for the 100 bits. There's a woman who ate only fruits while living in a tropical country while being from the US. Suffice to say, she did not see the light of day past age 35. Oh no, really? Dang. Alright, yeah, don't live only on fruits, guys. Yeah, I like black cherry, but I don't really like red cherry. I think red cherry is only for decoration. I think it tastes like medicine. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. And then, okay, avocados I really like, but I kind of sometimes eat it like it's a vegetable. I think avocado is, nandaro, esu kana? It's really healthy though, so I eat a lot of avocado actually. But I don't know if it's tastier than a cherry. I do enjoy avocado though. Blueberry I know is really tasty, but honestly, it's doesn't have that much taste. Blueberries are good though, but they're like not my favorite. Blackberries, I think when I have a berry basket, I really like blackberries because they're like the biggest berry, usually in the mix. But they're a bit sour, aren't they? I like them though, but I don't like them more than raspberries. I'll put it A because I do like it. I would buy it. If I had to choose, I would buy it. Man, I actually don't remember how a cranberry tastes like. Like on its own? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if cranberries are good on their own. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put them on C. I'm not sure. Yeah, just very sweet, right? Okay, apples really depends so much on what apple. I like Fuji apples. You're not supposed to eat them raw. Okay, I'll just put I've never had this. Apples, I love Fuji apples and like expensive Japanese apples, but I don't like regular apples as much. They're like okay. They're like the regular fruit, you know? They're like the fruit that my mom used to cut at home, and there'd be a basket of just apples and oranges, and it's like just the regular fruit. So they're okay, but they're not that good. I don't like green apples. Too sour and too hard. I think okay, I love baked apples that have added sugar. So apples that are meant to go in pies, I love those so much. Like I will literally microwave a chopped apple to get that consistency, so it's like softer and it tastes great. You add a bit of sugar, it's awesome. I recommend it. If you just like apples that are in pies but you don't want to make the pie, you can actually cut up an apple into cubes, microwave it for like 2-3 minutes. If you have a Japanese microwave, maybe 4 to 5 minutes, then you can eat candy apple, yeah, with a fork. It's awesome. Yeah. I like avocados. You don't like avocados? Okay, I actually don't really like bananas. Bananas are a regular fruit in C, and there was one point where I couldn't eat bananas. I think, like, there was one point where, bananas, like, I don't know. I just didn't like bananas. There was one point I was like, I think I might be allergic. I don't know. I don't like it. Apricots are okay. I think it's like a tasty fruit, but not like great. Yeah. I don't really like bananas sometimes. Blackcurrant, but I'll eat it. I mean, if it's in a sundae or something, I'll eat it. It's just that, honestly, okay, I would eat all of these fruits, but I just like some more than others. Blackcurrant? Do you eat this on their own? Blackcurrant taste things are nice, but I don't recall ever eating blackcurrant on its own. Or without it being dried. Dried grapes, yes. Raisins, yes, but not... Alright. Cantaloupe? Okay. A story? I once worked at the fruit section of like the school cafeteria, where I helped out in the cafeteria as my part-time job, and I worked at the fruit section where I would prepare cantaloupe So the fruits that were available were cantaloupe, honeydew, like melon, strawberries, and pineapple. Okay? And so my job was just to cut up the fruits and put them into these individual plates that people could just take to eat, right? And I can tell you that cantaloupe and the honeydew always go last. Nobody wants to eat the melons. The pineapple and the strawberries always go first. So what I used to do in order to force people to take the melon stuff is to make mixed trays that contain both cantaloupe and pineapple and strawberries, so that people have to take it. Yeah. So I used to mix them, so I forced people to take it because, you know, I already cut the cantaloupe. You guys are gonna have to take it, so they don't go to waste, okay? So I used to force people to get it, but it's like not popular for sure. Nobody likes it. Yeah. And also, I used to just see how quickly people take fruits that are weirdly shaped, because sometimes there are these strawberries that are on steroids that are shaped really strange, where it grows out from both sides of the stem, right? I don't know if you ever seen strangely shaped strawberries, but I would do a thing where I put normal shaped strawberries in one plate, and then I would put weirdly shaped strawberries on another plate, and I put them next to each other, and I try to see which one people take first. It's like a social experiment that I'm doing while working. Yeah. Yeah, I put the cancer strawberry on one side and the nice shaped strawberries on the other side, and see if people's curiosity will get to them because they want to know how the weird shaped strawberry tastes. The passion fruit, thank you so much for the super passion fruits, not in ST. I see how it is. Hey, but your name is passion fruit with a W, so that's a different fruit, surely. Hey, that's different from you. It's not the same. Just because you guys almost look the same doesn't mean you're the same, because I don't discriminate. See? Alright, I don't like coconuts. You know how people drink these coconut drinks? I don't really like fruits that are not citrusy. So coconut is a non-citrusy fruit. I don't like it. I only like citrusy fruits. Dates are meh. I don't like it. Yeah. Dragon fruit, meh. Not citrusy, not sour at all. Don't like it. Tastes like water. Fig? I don't like it, I think. I don't really like it. Dragon fruit is not sweet at all. Sometimes it tastes like nothing. I don't know where you guys are having these amazing tasting dragon fruits, but I've never had amazing tasting dragon fruit. I've had a lot of no flavor dragon fruit. Yeah, you're supposed to add it to things. Well, I've only eaten it on its own and it tastes not that much. Yeah. So I don't like it. Oh, I've never had gooseberry. I don't know what this is. The sweetness is from syrup. Well, I'm ranking it on its own. When my family cut up fruit for me to eat, the dragon fruit is also cut into these squares, and they don't have anything with it. You just eat it on its own. So I'm ranking these fruits when eaten on their own without adding anything. Of course, there's many tasty ways to eat apple, but I'm not ranking apple as the tastiest way that I've eaten it. I'm ranking apple when you just bite it off the apple raw. Yeah. Grapefruit is also... To me, grapefruit on its own is not a good tasting fruit, but grapefruit flavored drinks are amazing. Grapefruit flavored drinks are S tier, but grapefruit, if you've ever eaten grapefruit on its own, is bitter. Yeah. Grapefruit only works in drinks, in my opinion. Yeah. But I'm ranking purely on you are biting into this fruit raw, okay? We're not ranking on how amazing it'll taste when you pair with other things. Yeah. Okay. It's too bitter on its own? Exactly. Yeah. Okay, I like grapes. I like grapes, but I prefer them seedless. No seeds. Grapes are pretty good. I like them. I like both manner of grapes. I like it. Okay, I know the black cherry is my ultimate fruit, so that's why it's up there. Kiwi? I actually think I'm a little allergic to kiwi, chat. Kiwi makes my tongue itch and my throat itch. I think I'm allergic. So I think it tastes good, but I'm allergic, so I think it has to be a D. I can't eat it. Lemon, you can't eat a lemon. It has to be mixed with other things. Okay, I'll put it in C tier only because it's so useful for everything. But lemon is something that you don't just bite into. So, based on the way that we are ranking today, it doesn't work. So, lemon and lime are both C tier. Yeah. You get that with cantaloupe? So? Like, you get itchy? Yeah, technically you can bite into it on its own, but you wouldn't, right? Insane Linguist, thank you so much for the super. Black currants, especially fresh, are mostly an unknown outside of Europe. Americans see a purple drink or candy and think it's a great flavor, or are surprised when it tastes nothing like that. Really? So black currants taste different? Yeah, I've never had black currant, I think. That's why I put it here. Like on its own. Yeah. Lychee. I don't know. Lychee is okay. I'll eat it. But it's like just okay for me. Yeah, it's just okay for me. It's a little bit sweet, so I think it's like okay. But it's like not like blow my mind kind of. Okay, mangoes are really good. Mangoes can be super good. Mango is like an A for me. Mangoes are great. Nectarine. Okay, every time I've eaten nectarine, I've loved it. But it's too annoying to like prepare. I don't know. Okay, every time I've eaten one of these, I love it. So I'll put it quite high. Okay, oranges are so hit or miss. You can have absolutely awful oranges that aren't sweet at all. And you can have just like really just the best orange ever. So, どうしよう? I'm gonna put it in... Oh, the best orange ever would be a B. No, it would be an A even if it's the best orange ever. But if you like round it out with like the worst orange ever, it's like... it's okay, but oranges are good generally. But there are just some very not good. If you ever eaten a bad orange, it's like... It doesn't taste good. It's very hit or miss, so... Yeah. I have to be honest, I don't like papaya. My mother loves papaya, and she loves durian too, but I don't like it. I love peach. Peach is one of the best fruits, in my opinion. Peach is always freaking amazing, especially in Japan. Yeah. The fibers of 2 oranges is enough for one day. Dang. Yeah. Peach is an S tier. Peach is great. Okay, there are some delicious pears in Japan, but I know like non-Japanese pears are honestly kind of apple tier. It's like a worse apple. Like, okay, Japanese nashi is really good, but like the really soft, tangy nashi in Japan, so good. But all the nashi that I've had outside of Japan is a worse apple, in my opinion. It's like an apple, but it's like not as good as an apple. The apple tastes better in the same fruit plate. Blake Winkle, thank you so much for the super. Peach is S. Yes, it is. Used to hate eating papaya, but it's good once you get used to eating it. I guess it's the same with like durian too, but I've been too afraid to eat it. My mother's always eating it. Yeah, where you are, pears are better than apples. Yeah, I think it depends, but like... a lot of like foreign pears are not good. But then the Japanese pears are amazing. If it's Japanese pear, it's an A. Okay? Just to say. But the pears that I grew up with, a worse apple. Persimmons? I think my family really likes persimmon, but honestly, I don't like how it falls apart when you like cut it open, when it gets really soft. It's a C for me. I don't really like it. The bears love it though. The bears are like... attacking persimmon trees in the winter. Okay, pineapple's a B for me. I like pineapples. Sometimes it can be too acidic, but I enjoy pineapples. Yeah. But not enough to put it alongside mangoes, you know. I like plum, but also depends on what plum. Plum is a B for me as well. Plum is pretty good. I like it, but I don't like it more than nectarines. I don't know if I've ever had pomegranate on its own. It's kind of just, oh, I don't know. Pomegranate, I like the taste of it in drinks, but I don't know if I like to eat pomegranate on its own. It's like gooey and strange, yeah. I've never had pomelo, so I don't know. I love raspberries. Raspberry is one of my favorite berries. I might even put raspberry S. I love raspberries. I love buying those fruit mixes where it's just raspberries and blackberries and blueberries, but I like... Inside it, I like blackberries and raspberries the most. I think they taste really good. Yeah. I've never had red currant, like, on its own. Okay, starfruit. Do you guys like starfruit? Starfruit is kind of like a C tier. It's like eating lychee for me. Starfruit is like eating a lychee for me. They're very... Like, oh, the shape is so cool, but then the taste is okay. I'll eat it if it's, like, on the plate, but I can live without it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just cool looking. Okay. Controversial opinions. Strawberries are B, taste-wise. I think the taste can vary. If you get those expensive Japanese strawberries, they're really good. But there are some strawberries that are just kind of whatever. I don't really like it. And also I've seen those horror videos of like people washing strawberries and then all these like bugs come out of the strawberry, and the way I've seen strawberries has changed ever since. I can never think about strawberries the same ever again after I've seen those short videos where they dunk strawberries and then all these bugs that live inside the strawberries come out, okay? And they're like alive and you're just supposed to eat it with the bugs inside. Yeah, and I just can't think of it the same anymore. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't watch those videos. You can never eat strawberries again. The insects are just crawling inside the fruits. Yup. Oh, tangerines are yummy. I love tangerines. Mikan is an A. Mikan is A. Always sweet, always good. Yup. Yeah. Parasitic insects are too scary. Bugs for taste? Okay, personally, I don't like watermelon that much. I think watermelon taste varies. There are some really good watermelons, and there are some watermelons that taste like nothing. And also within the same watermelon, there are parts that taste like nothing and parts that are really sweet. So I think because of this very varied experience, watermelon is a C for me. Sorry. I don't like watermelon that much. And I also don't like seeds. Yeah, I don't like spitting seeds. Yep. There's a lot of really mid watermelons. I don't know. I think watermelons in Japan are not good, maybe. But there's a lot of watermelons with parts that are just like water. They taste like nothing. They're not sweet at all. Yeah. Seedless sweet watermelon, it's okay. But again, I'm a berry and citrus fruit liker, so I don't really like non-berry, non-citrus fruits as much. Yeah, watermelons can be S to B, but because... to me, I've had too many bad watermelons, and also you have to split the seeds. I don't like it. Too annoying. The lack of convenience also puts it down. I've never had a mulberry. Honeydew is... it can be okay sometimes. Better to cantaloupe, maybe, sometimes. Oh, I don't know. I kind of don't like both of these. When I served at the cafeteria fruit bar, I like neither of these. They're not good. They could be some kind of meh cantaloupes. Yeah. Asian pear? What? This one's not very good too. Sorry, I don't like pears. Unless it's the Japanese pear, I don't like it. I've never had guava, I think. Blood orange is not good for eating. This is good for drinks, but not good for just eating on its own. I've never had ground cherry. don't think I've ever had a kumquat. Raisins are... I'll eat it if you have it, but I don't really, like... I don't ever have this either. A rambutan? I've never had it. Yeah. Alright. So red cherry is D, but sour cherry, black cherry is A. Yeah, these are my top fruits. And these are ones I would buy from the supermarket if they had it. I buy blueberries too, to be honest. I buy blueberries just because I know it's healthy, but I actually don't think it tastes better than these other ones. It's just that I know it's healthy, so I buy blueberries. Blueberries and avocado are the healthiest fruits, like berries types. And avocado are the healthiest fruits, so I buy these a lot. But I enjoy these ones the most. You can't really buy raspberry and blackberry in Japan easily. Most supermarkets don't carry these, so sadly I can't really eat these. So the fruits that I actually buy the most often are tangerine, like mikan. Mikan is convenient to eat, so I buy things based on convenience and not how much I like the taste. I buy tangerines because they're easy to eat, no seeds, and then they're also clean to eat as well. I buy cherry sometimes when I want to treat myself, but I actually don't like spitting the seed out after, so I actually don't buy cherries often. And then I buy grapes sometimes, seedless grapes, usually green ones. That's it, actually. I buy avocado. That's it. I don't really buy peach, even though I like it. I'll eat peach if somebody else buys it, like my mom buys it and she cuts it for me. So last time I had peach was when my mother bought some fruit from the supermarket, brought it back to my apartment and then cut them and then we ate them together. So that's the last time I had peach. I would not eat peach if I have to cut it myself. Too much juice coming out of it, so messy, have to clean. So I would not clean it. So I buy stuff based on how easy it is to clean up after. Yeah, I'm just a crown princess, what can I say? Yeah. Yep, and also crazy prices. Yeah, blueberries are really, really expensive at the supermarket, so it's not really worth buying as well sometimes. So I would say tangerines, mikan, grapes, and bananas and apples are worthwhile. Yeah. To buy as, like, actually affordable fruits in Japan. Yeah. そういうことで。Anyway, so that has been my today's tier list that we were able to go through. Not everything, because we took too long on the first two. We took way too long doing the first two. But now you know my fruits. Gulligan, thank you so much for the super. One of your favorite desserts as a kid in the summer was sliced peaches with a dash of sugar and a splash of heavy cream in the bowl. Ooh, that sounds really tasty. But I would eat peaches even on their own. I think peaches are plenty sweet on their own. They're very soft and very just tasty wherever you are. No matter what kind of peach, it's good. Yeah. Like how hyped I am when it comes to topics of manga. Only the ones that I really enjoyed. Maybe I'll go read Last Game again. I kind of miss it. I want to re-experience it. I wish I could forget it and re-experience it. Oh, how I wish to get memory loss so I could re-experience my manga again. Not another face clip, but thank you so much for the super. That was fun, thank you. We should do this again. Yeah! Wait, it's like... Do you think if you ever get, like, Alzheimer's or something that gives you memory loss, would you like go back and is the good thing that you could go back and experience manga and anime that you forgot about? But what if you don't? You should write a list, chat. Write a list if I ever to me if you ever have memory loss, put that in your notepad, okay? And then when you check through your notepad for stuff you've forgotten, you'll find a manga anime list and for your favorite shows and whatever, and then you can re-experience it, maybe. maybe that's the only chance you can experience it. Oh my gosh, I love High School Girl. I really like that, yeah. It's like, oh, the good side of Alzheimer's. Yeah, you'd rather not be in this situation, but like, I don't know, maybe make a list of your favorite anime and manga that you'd like to re-experience if you ever get memory loss. Yeah. many series that you would like to read without knowing the stories, yeah. You would get to experience the joy again, but you would never be able to finish any still releasing series because you forgot it all before you finished. No! Yeah. So ne. You're not good when it comes to shows and reading. Those take a long time to go through just to forget. Yeah, especially ongoing stuff. I have a really hard time reading chapters like week by week. So sometimes I catch up to the latest volume and then I just drop it because it's really hard to keep up. And then, you know, one day, maybe a year later, I'll remember and be like, oh my gosh, I should catch up from where I left off. And sometimes it's really hard because you're like, oh, where was I? So yeah. Yeah, like when Hunter x Hunter came back from hiatus, so many years later, I have no idea where I am in the manga. And I also forgot what happened before. You know, they're on the boat, and then I just don't remember what happened and what the stories. I just remember like up until a certain point of the story, and then I don't remember anymore. And then I was looking for that part, and I just don't know where to start from. So yeah, I never could continue Hunter x Hunter, even though it's one of my favorite stories of all time, because I freaking don't know where I was, and I don't remember what happened, and I don't know how far back I have to go to like reread to remember, and it was too much work, so I don't know where I am. And then everything is in text, so there's no pictures for me to like figure out where I am, and it's like trying to figure out the last page I left off of in the novel. It's so difficult. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no, I only remember up to the last big character death in the latest arc, so it's very difficult. I don't know. I don't know where I would put all that. Where I would have to read from. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, chat, for joining me today for tier lists. Maybe next time we'll get to vegetables and chairs and other stuff. Maybe we'll rank some anime as well. I don't know. I did a lot of shoujo manga today just because I found it last minute. I was like, oh, I kind of want to see what there is, but yeah. So ne. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and let me see for next week's schedule, right? I think I haven't finished up the whole plan yet, because I was still deciding some stuff. But for next week's schedule, I have my collab with Tenma Senpai on Slay the Spire 2. We're doing that on Wednesday. Michael, thank you so much for the super sticker. Arigatou gozaimasu. And then I have wait, what is this? I've written down some ideas for streams for next week, but then I don't remember why I have this. What is the Japan literary recommendation stream? What? Oh, it's itinerary! Itinerary! This is the Japan travel recommendation stream. I wrote that down as an idea. Oh, and then there's the personal hygiene, history of human personal hygiene deep dive stream. Yeah. I was thinking to try to do that tomorrow. And then, yeah, STS2 with Tenma Senpai Wednesday. And I haven't decided what to do for one more day yet. So, let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. So, so let me announce that tomorrow. Later on, but yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it was inspired by the communal sponge that I think chat told me about, actually. Yeah, are you sure you're not a tour guide? Yeah, I'm very sure. I just know a lot of stuff because I enjoy it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so because inspired by the poop stick, I wanted to explore more how humans stayed hygienic throughout history. So we're going to go deep dive into history of how people kept clean or they didn't keep clean. Hence the Black Death, right? Yeah, a lot of drama went down while I was sealed in the hourglass, chat. Yeah. I'm going to be disappointed, you mean in the lack of hygiene? Alright. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see how humans get clean tomorrow. Yeah! Arigato! Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.